Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the key of operator. We had also seen the example. We had also seen examples, right? So one was basic key of example, and the other one was using key of in a function. So today we'll be discussing about the infer keyword. So what does the infer keyword does here? The infer keyword is used inside the conditional types to infer the type of the value. Again, I'm telling very while we consider the example and try to implement the same, it will be very easy to understand. Just try to listen to this. The infer keyword, basically it is used inside the conditional types to infer the type of a value. It helps to extract the types in the complex scenarios, right? Again, I'm telling it's simple. The infer keyword is basically it is used inside conditional types to infer the type of a value. It helps extract types in the complex scenarios, right? So the first example that we'll be going with here is inferring return type, and the second example will go with the inferring array element type, right? So the first example we'll be going with here is inferring return type. So I'll just quickly come here. Let me consider here type return type right here. Within this one, I'll just mention t. So let's give here t extends. So spread operator. Let me make use of the arguments here. Let me set this one to any. And also let's make use of the infer here. Infer r. It's true. We'll display r. Else it will be any. So next, let's quickly create a function here. So I'll just create a function, add the math function, right? A and B, let's set this to number. This is addition. I'll quickly come here. Let me set this one to, sorry, number. What is happening here? Yeah, number, and also B will be of type number. So let's return A plus B quickly here, right? So next what we will do, we'll consider type result, and let's make use of the return type here, which I've already made use of. So this one will be, let's make use of type of this one, add, which is basically a number, right? So we know the type of add is basically a number. So mm, just give me a second here. Let's quickly log something. I'll just come here. Let's quickly log here return type of add function. So within the this one we have given, right? This is within the strings. So this has to be number. We know that type of add is a number. So what output that I need to get here is return type of add function number. That's what output I need to get here, right? So let's see here. Let's try to run the code, or first I'll do one thing. I'll just quickly explain what I've done, then let's try to run the code. So infer r, what I have used here, this one here, I am explaining about the infer property itself, right? Basically what I had said while explaining, the infer keyword is used inside the conditional types to infer the type of a value. So again I'm telling, it is used inside the conditional types to infer the type of a value, right? So what it is doing here, infer r, basically this one, this infers the return type r of a function. Again I'm telling here, this infers the return type r of a function here, this one. And return type of add, what I have given here, this one in the line number 7, this one, basically this resolves to number because add returns a number. We know that add returns a number. It is of the both a and b parameters of the number type. This one, as we are making use of the plus operator, and this return type basically resolves to a number because add returns to a number. Let's try to run the code. So type expected, type we have given here, right? Type, what's wrong here? Just give me a second here. So where this one is, 146 line number 1 itself we are getting out. Just give me a sec. So here let's make use of the custom return type. So I'll just key here custom instead of the return type. So let me try to run the code here. So we are getting the error type expected, identifier expected. What I have done wrong here? Let's check. So I have done a mistake here. Entered this one console log. I have misspelled this one here. So let's try to run the code again here. Again we are getting the same thing. What I have missed here? So we are getting the error here, right? Type expected, identifier expected. Let's check the line number 1. Type custom return type. T here, this one T extends. Okay, yeah, here what I've done, we are making use of the rest parameter here, right? So this has to be triple dot. So I while explaining I said it, this one I think spread operator. I think we are making use of the rest operator here. Basically this has to be 3 dots, right? And given only 2 dots, so this might be wrong. Let's try to run the code. Yeah, now we can clearly see here return type of the add a return type of add function is nothing but a number. We are getting the correct output, right? So as I had explained here, again I'll quickly explain what I've done here. This one infer r, this one infers the return type r of a function, and the custom return type of add what I have given here. This one basically it resolves to a number because add returns a number. As we know, the function adds, it returns a number. So while we log here this one, we have to get return type of a add function, nothing but the number, which is absolutely correct. And next, let's go with another example. Let's try to see inferring array element type, right? I'll quickly erase this one. Let me come here and let me give here type element type. So let me mention T quickly here. T, sorry, this has to be capital. T extends infer u, and also within the array, this one u, this one never. Let me set this one to never, right? So I'll quickly come here. This will be type something. I'll just consider the name, and any name I can consider, right? I'll just give here the relevant name string array. So let me set the element type. This one is of the string, right? So I'll just quickly give here string. So sorry, this one has to be string. And let me copy the same thing and make the necessary changes in the next line. So let me quickly copy here. I'll just instead of the string array, I'll just quickly make this one number array, right? So element type will be instead of the string, let me make this one number quickly. So after this, let's try to log quickly here. Within the strings, I'll just give here element type of string. This will be basically it will be string, right? And also let me copy the same thing here. Element type of I'll just make this one number instead of the string. So here also I'll just make this one number. So yeah, so I'll quickly explain what I've done here. So here I have given t extends infer u, this one. If it is true, we are going with you, or never, right? So we are making use of the ternary operator. So what this is doing here, t extends this one infer of u. This one basically what it is doing here is it checks if t is an array and infers the element type u. Again, I'm telling this one. This is the topic we are basically dealing with. It checks if t is an array and infers the element type of element type u, right? That's what it is doing here. Infer u, t extends infer u. It checks if t is an array and infers the element type u. And then what element type of string here doing? This one basically, element type of string and element type of number we have given here, right? So what this is doing basically, this one gets resolved to string and this one gets resolved to the number, as we know. And what does t extends infer u here doing? This one, it checks if t is an array and infers the element type u, right? So the output that we need to get here, the element type of the string, and the element type of the number. This is absolutely correct, right? So element type of string is string and element type of number. Let's try to run the code. Let's see what output we will get. So error, line number 6. What I've done here? This one, right? Yeah, I had missed comma here. They have clearly given there, right? Sorry. Let's check now. Yeah, element type of string, and element type of number is number. So we are getting the output, which is absolutely correct, right? So I hope the concept of the inferring array element type, also the inferring return type, both are clear. Nothing but I hope the concept of infer keyword is completely clear. So for now, this is it. Next, we'll be discussing on the utility types, right? So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.